Good morning, it's Monday the 18th of July. It's the day of the heat wave. Here in Wales we only have an amber warning, not a red one like in England. Not that hot yet, but it is only 5 to 10 in the morning. Anyway, it's 26.8 at the moment, i.e. not very hot. That's not very different to how it has been for days and days, to be honest. I've got loads of those little things. I'm wondering if I should bring some down and put them in the garden, one in the sun and one in the shade, just to do a little geeky recording. I like doing that kind of stuff. I found these two. Let's put them out here. Oh, sorry, just scared a pigeon. Right, I'm gonna put that one in the sun, there, on the compost bin. And, oh, the shade's gonna keep moving, isn't it? I'll put it here, I can always move it. My gig last night finished by 9:30, so we got home by about 10:30, something like that, maybe 10:45. And Isabel was out on a college do. So she had a lift home from another parent and she wasn't back till really, really late, but I didn't know when to expect her, so I just stayed up and we got to bed at 1:45. She came in, we had some chit chats as we do about how her event had gone. She'd had a lovely time catching up with all her college friends, and yeah, all of a sudden it was like, oh no, Isabel, have you seen the time? What, 1:45? Oh, he's so wide awake. I'm not planning to go anywhere at all today. The government is warning that we don't go anywhere, especially at 3. Well, I might nip out to the post office actually, but it's not far. I'm sure I'll be fine doing that. Got to post my mum a birthday card and present. I have it here, I just need to put it all together and post it. Oh, that was good timing, something just came through the door as I said that. Other than that, I've got officey things to do. I've got a mounding list. I've been ignoring all the DMs and things coming in over the weekend. Well, I haven't ignored them, I've just been writing in my diary, respond to blah de blah de blah, etc. Got a few sponsor ones actually, that I'm actually going to do. I don't normally, I normally let them go by, but these are relevant, I think, to the channel. Right, I'm gonna get my coffee on now because I'm gasping for it. It's that time. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's the matter with me today. I'm on go slow. I've been on go slow for 3 days, to be perfectly honest with you. I think it's the temperature. I think because I feel so comfortable in these warmer temperatures that I'm so relaxed that I haven't got that normal manic emo characteristic. Right, let's get this done, let's get that done, let's get this done. I'm just like, I'm just chilled out. And then I'm just not getting stuff done like I normally do. It's terrible, but it's kind of nice at the same time. So I've done language learning today and I was like really slow and writing stuff down in my little notebook that I have here. Yeah, I know I can't stand it if the spiral is there, like so you're writing and then you're bumping into the spiral. So I tend to just do that, write it that way up. And then, yeah, so like that's upside down because I've gone like that. Yeah. I am starting to feel fairly warm, but it hasn't stopped me making that second cup of coffee of the day. Let's have a temperature check, shall we? I'm going to be having to do the Celsius to Fahrenheit converter like mad when I'm editing. So 28.1 at the moment in here. Oh, just jumped up to 28.3. I've still got the blinds shut in here. I'm just keeping it cool really for Izzy. She doesn't like the heat. 25 degrees in here. You ready to be impressed with my cellar? Welcome to the fridge. I literally feel the cold stinging my bare arms in here. It's always about 18 degrees. I think that's 17 degrees, I think, or is it 18? Chilly, anyway. It can be Izzy's refuge down here. If she starts overheating, I'll say, come down here and do guitar practice. I'm very fortunate to have a cellar in a heat wave, but I don't need it. I love the heat. But it's good to know it's there. In my bedroom, it's 25.1, so not too bad. I've taken the one out of the bathroom and put it in the garden, so you can't see that. But you can, but it's in the garden. It's definitely going to be hotter out than in, I can tell you that now. Ooh, yes. Like opening an oven door. So the shade one, so far not too bad, 29.9. Oh, I should water these plants before it gets any later. And in the sun, what? No flipping way. Oh my goodness, look at that in the sun. That's extreme. 47, well, how do I feel in 47? I feel okay because there's a cool breeze, so I'm all right. Ouch, that's hot though, top of the compost bin. And it's not even 12 o'clock yet. 3 o'clock is the time when it's going to go really hot. I can imagine that's going to go right up to the top in that sun one. Maybe it's going to explode. I'll come here and they'll just like be glass shattered. I don't know. I think I might just quickly water these plants. I tell you what, I haven't finished my vlog for tonight yet. I'm just being so relaxed about it today. I'm normally on it, like as soon as I'm up, coffee made, get on the editing. But that said, lately I've changed my routine to do language learning first, and I really enjoy that sort of 40 minutes that I do. I love it. I'm on my own. Izzy's never up at that time of the day. Right, anyway, I'm gonna water these plants. I haven't watered it yet. I got distracted with WhatsApp. Just snapping the photos of these to send to my parents, and by the time I had done it. Look, it's gone up slightly even more. And this one has too. We're into the 30s now. It's gone to 30.1 and we're still 3 hours away from the peak. And yes, I am still in my pyjamas. If you're somebody that's never watered plants before, here's a tip. If it's sunny, don't get on the leaves because the little droplets of water act as magnifiers and they can actually get the leaves burnt. So definitely it's day for that. Oops, look, I just got it straight on the leaves. That was clever, wasn't it? Funnily enough, in my language learning app, one of the sentences was do as I say, not as I do. I've done it again. Mind you, this is quite unruly. I'm sure I'm supposed to have done something with these potatoes, like buried the foliage, but oh well. Nature's taken its course and nature's in eating the leaves as well. These are accidental potatoes because I just forgot to dig them up last year. Completely forgot about them. Speaking of accidental ones, I've got a bean as well. I'll show you in a minute. That's my rosemary. Got that from a cutting. I was thinking I should get a load more cuttings because doing stuff from cuttings is really fun and it's free. You know, when I went to the garden centre place and I was buying all those plants, I was thinking, do you know what? Well, I forget that you can just like get lavender bushes and things like that for free. You just get a little cutting from somewhere and it'll make a new plant. We're just in the habit of paying for everything, but we don't need to for so many things. There's my bean. Look, it's self-seeded. I'm just going to try and wrap it around the washing line pole, I think. There you go, matey. It's just dropped off one of the plants last year. Oh, I see a bird has adorned it. Thanks. The slugs haven't eaten it. I haven't used any slug protection whatsoever. I'm just leaving it to nature this year. I'm actually going to take the camera in and finish my watering because it's feeling hot in my hand and I don't know how much heat this camera can take before it starts going doolally. But like humans. Okay, I finished it. I can smell like rubber burning or something. Anyway, I wanted to show you. I bought one of these coconut things for the birds. It's like fat and there's worms in there. And look, their little beaks have been digging in. I never got one of those before, so it was interesting for me to see how that would happen. And also the temperature's just still going up. It's 30.3 now. And over on the compost bin monitoring station, we are now up to 47. Blinking heck. Right, I'm going in. I'm going to take my now not so hot coffee upstairs, mind you. It's still pretty hot because it's not going so cold so quickly now. What a novelty. This is your 1:45 update. I've just gone and previewed this because I came out and my SD wasn't in my camera, so I had to go and get it because I forgot I'd taken it out. Now I had to move that because it was in the sun. Now I had a discrepancy and I've got a theory as to why, because that in the sun was saying 42 point something, which was there because it's gone sunny, but this one was saying a lot higher, and it is. Look, it's what, 47 in the sun, but I think it's because this is black. So although it would be fun and exciting for us to see this shoot up right to the top of the thing, well, I think it would be. I like numbers. I'm rubbish at maths, but I still like looking at numbers. So I'm going to move that off the black thing because I think it's going to give us a false reading. So we'll see if that goes down. But normally this is in agreement with the little digital ones. I'm such a weirdo. I do things like put them all next to each other to see if they all read the same, and they generally do. I meanwhile am still in my pyjamas. Terrible, I know, but I am enjoying life. In here it's just 28 point, oh, just gone down to 28.7. I had a subscribe and save item come from Amazon. Can you guess what it is? Are you ready? There you go. Shampoo. Oh, it looks like it's conditioner. I thought it was shampoo coming. Well, there should be some shampoo coming at some point. My absolute favourite, Faith in Nature, lavender and geranium. It's usually, well, it's quite often very expensive to buy, like a £5 a bottle off the shelf in shops, but I get it on subscribe and save from Amazon. I think it's about £3.75 if you do it that way, so it's the most economical way. So that's what I do. I'll leave a link in the description if you like, if you want to smell my favourite shampoo and conditioner smell. I'm going to watch out, don't want it to splat up my nose. It's like aromatherapy every time I have a bath and air wash. I finally got showered and dressed. In this weather, I'm literally... Oh, actually, no, it's okay. I haven't got any trousers on. It's okay, we're head and shoulders. Yeah, in this weather, I'm finding I can just coop it down in the bath and hose myself down with the shower head that I have, because I haven't got an actual fixing for it, and it's not like a proper shower. But yeah, enjoying that, because it's normally too cold to do it. I like to be submerged in water usually. Anyway, I'm actually going to wear some shorts today, and I have no idea if these fit, because I haven't worn them for years. Ow, why did that just bump me on the nose? Oh, the joy of the daily vlog, the things you don't expect to film. If only I'd had the camera in selfie mode, that would have been hilarious. Yes, it fits. Yippee! Whoops, I forgot that. I'm trying the Surcare or Surecare, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm trying this at the moment. Apparently it's good for people with sensitive skin, no fragrance, no dyes, no acids, no enzymes. I didn't use it at all for years and years and years and years. And then Izzy requested it, so I started again. Izzy's just eating breakfast. She's just toasted up some potato cakes. Oh, there are more. The smell is lovely and it's making me want my lunch. But first, let's have the 5 to 2 temperature check in the garden. In here it's 28.9. Oh, I just startled a bird. Sorry, bird. On the shade it's into the 30s now, 33.8. That is exceptionally hot for here. And in the sun, let's have a look. So over here it's 42.5, is it? I'm trying to read it through the monitor screen, and the sun is shining on the monitor screen. Yeah, not as hot as it was when it was on the black thing, but this is just giving off so much heat compared to that, so I did have to move it, yeah. Lunch is eaten and I got my vlog up and I'm finally knuckling down to do some other things, but I'm being distracted already. Look, we've got a new record, highest temperature ever recorded in Wales, which was 35.3 near Aberystwyth. It's about 5 to 3 now, so 3 o'clock was sort of roughly, ooh, that's nice and warm out here. 3 o'clock's supposed to be the peak, so let's look at the shade temperature. 34 degrees in the shade, and in the sun, which is starting to get a bit shaded actually. Let's move that over. Oh, it's gone down. That's less than it was. That's just under 41 now. Maybe it's because it's been slightly shaded though. I'm resisting going out for a walk. I'll probably have one in the evening, to be honest, once it's cooled down a lot. I want to get out, stretch my legs a bit. I'm going to make myself a drink now and go and do some work at my desk and not film for a bit, because it's just going to be really boring for you to watch. You know, I did a survey a while ago for the National Statistics people of Welsh government, I don't know, something to the government. You get paid in a voucher. Well, I'm just redeeming it now, and one of the many retailers that you can use with it is Asda, so I've gone for Asda. Yay! So just printing that off now downstairs, but you can screenshot it as well. I'll do both. Izzy's putting stuff in the loft out of her room. Yeah. It's about 4:30 now. I've been working on my accounts for ages actually. I did a bit of liaising with potential sponsors, I did a bit of band admin, and now I'm going to quickly put a brush through my hair because I didn't do it after my bath earlier, because it was too hot to use the hairdryer even for me, and I didn't want to brush it when it was wet. I've got an urge to see, it might be a bit late in the day and it might be shut, especially if I don't get a move on, but I fancy just getting another couple of bean plants to twist up my washing line pole, because there's a bit of room, and maybe the odd courgette plant to put in where some of those bedding plants have actually died. So I need a walk anyway. So I'm going to do that now. Well, I've walked out to the place that sells lots of plants and they are closed. It's my own fault for not coming earlier in the day, although it was, you know, really hot. It's about 33, 34 degrees in the shade at the moment. I'm not too bad, but I am feeling it now because I've been walking strenuously to get here for quite a while. I don't know, 15 minutes or something. I've got a cold can in my bag, yay, which I'm about to open in a minute. Feels very nice. I'm not going to make this a long walk because it literally is quite hot. Now I've, you know, worked up a sweat. I'm standing in the shade filming this, but I've peeped through the railings and there don't appear to be any like veg plants anyway that I can see. It's all flowers and stuff, so it would have been a wasted trip anyway, but it's good to get some exercise and fresh air and a bit of sun on my skin. I saw a poor lady, as I was walking through the streets, she had such sunburn on her arms, and like she had a strappy top on and the straps had moved slightly and you could see the contrast between the white skin and the raw red skin, and I thought, oh, you poor thing, get in the shade. She wasn't. Anyway, hopefully she's not too sore tonight, but I think she's gonna be sore in bed later. Right, I'm gonna carry on with my walk and sip that lovely cold can as I go. Look at my white legs. You need your sunglasses to look at those. This bit's a bit shadier, isn't it? That river down there is looking a little dry, isn't it? You can see lots of rocks from the bottom of it. It's barely a trickle. I've randomly wandered into Iceland because I was passing and I just thought, oh, I'm going to randomly wander in. And they've got a cathedral city section full of cheesy things. Toasties, cauliflower cheese, cheesy bites, bacon mac and cheese, cheesy potato dauphinoise, not sure if I pronounced that right, cheesy mash, potato gratin. It's making my mouth water actually. If the truth be told, I was wondering if they might have some reduced to clear perishable stuff that I could grab at this late hour. Not seeing any yet though. Oh, these are still on offer. Look, £1.50 for these Barrett's ones. You know, I love those sherbet fountain ones. They're my favourite. I've been working my way through them. Okay, I'm going to top up my supply while they're still on offer. Well, it is the hottest day ever on record, you know. If there ever was a day to splash out on ice lollies, today is it. Oh no, I'm waiting in a long queue. They may be melted by the time I get home. I grabbed some Noble burgers while I was here. They were right next to me. I'm hungry, I'm gonna go home and cook. It's just gone 6 o'clock now. Does your taste in food change when it gets really hot? For me, I want salty, fatty food, preferably hot, which is a bit weird because it's hot. But there we are. So this is what we're having. One of these, which has actually been in the fridge for ages, a few days anyway, because I couldn't fit it in the freezer. So that's in the oven right now. I've got pre-made oven chips in the Active Fry, because I had a lazy moment and couldn't be bothered to cut up potatoes. And in here we have, I'm trying to think of the name of it. Is it Cavallo Nero or something like, no, it can't be that, it means black horse, hang on. Cavallo Nero, that's what it is, kale. No, definitely no horses on the menu today in this house. I'm gonna have a last look at the thermometer. In the shade, 31.2 at the moment. And also in the shade now, because there's no sun left in my garden. This part, more elevated, 32 and a bit. Well, I know most people have been suffering in the UK today with the heat, but I just feel so, it's like my whole body is just so relieved. I don't feel cold. I don't feel uncomfortable. And I feel like I've loosened up, I've relaxed, and it's like firmed up my resolve to overwinter in a warmer country. I've covered in these green bits, they're all over my socks. Whoops. It's because I've been tramping through long grass, which I was regretting instantly. I didn't film that bit, because it was, you know, I was thinking, oh, my bare legs, they're gonna get things scratching them. Anyway, it has definitely firmed up my resolve that when I'm a little bit older and Izzy can be left in the UK, like, you know, as an adult, I would definitely like to spend quite a few months of the winter abroad. I mean, I'm talking quite a long way in the future when maybe my gigs have fizzled out, and maybe I'm rather hoping that I'll be able to make more of a living from the channel in those future years. It's such a slow thing to build up for me anyway, personally. You know, I'm still some years off being able to live off it, even if I continue to grow at this rate. So yeah, and then it'll have to be a frugal, modest living. Anyway, I would love it. That would be my absolute dream, to have that flexibility to be able to keep earning a living through the vlogs and be able to be location independent eventually, you know, because I'm happy doing my gigs. I love gigging at the moment, but it's nice to have different options, different pots on the stove bubbling away. Speaking of which, I better check on dinner. I think dinner's okay. I haven't got much more going on today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like if you liked it and would like to support the channel and help it to grow, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.